Hello and welcome. This is just another little bonus video I thought I'd make just with the advent of the release of this little sort of £25 First Strike box set, which I'm pretty impressed with actually. I thought I would go ahead and try and make a model of each of these to see just how easy to build they really are. So let's start off with a Death Guard up here. Which one should I pick? It's got to be the one with the blight launcher type weapon. Let's have a go with this. So, you know, it doesn't include clippers, so you're going to need to, you know, buy clippers or something. You don't need to buy these clippers, but these are my clippers that I use. So, you know, easy to build. The parts are hard to get to, especially this bit here. So I'm not even looking at instructions, but I've got an inkling that it is the guy with the claw and the tassel things. So I'm committing, guys, I'm committing. Here we go. So there we go, that's that. And then he needs some sort of front bit. He needs a spiky helmet too. There we go, that's the one I think. So we'll go ahead with that. It's pretty decent. And then he also needs a power pack. I've cheated a little bit. I've had a look at which power pack it is. And it's number 9, which is this one right here. All three of them are slightly different, but these are quite tricky to get to. I don't know how this is easy to build, but there we go. Right, so he's off. I used a 32mm base, so that's quite straightforward. You don't need to clip these off. So push the fit, here we go. Apparently put the front on first, like that. Okay, and then you can put the power pack on, like that. And then, okay, there's my first problem. Like an idiot, I've already just cut the cut this bit off of where his arm was meant to go. So that's the first problem I've got. And you know, unless you've got glue, you can't really recover from that. It's not going to go on. Maybe that was a stupid mistake, but I've built thousands of models and even I managed to cut something that I shouldn't have. So he's just going to have to go like that for now. He's probably going to have his hand off. And then this should go in this 32mm base. So there you go. That's him done, but you're going to be wishing you had some glue at some point. So that was the first one. I'm producing this video live for you. Poxwalkers. I think I'll go for this guy here. So let's just quickly snap him off. He's number 6. So, oh, I have number 6 and you'll need number 7 for him. So that's this guy. Okay, so that should be it for him, and he goes on a small base. So I don't think I can mess this one up. God, they go in tight, so don't put them in all the way if you're going to sort of dry fit them and you want to glue them and things. Right, he's done. He's pretty much done. Right, that's quite straightforward. Reaver, let's do the Sergeant. Number 8. Okay, which is this guy, I think. Oh, be careful of those plugs. So he's number 8 and he needs number 7 head, which is way over here, Immortan Joe. And then he needs 11 right arm. Oh good, they're all close together. So he needs 12 power pack, which is right here. And then what else does he need? He needs a knife, which is a 10, I think. Yep, 10. Okay, and then he needs 9, which is the back of his armour, which is this one. So there you go. Right, he is ready to go on a 32mm base apparently. So there's a base. Let's sort of try and put him together. His head sort of goes on in like so at the same. This is quite fiddly, guys. Is this easy to build? I don't know, because you having to I mean, do they test these? I'm really interested to know. Do they test these, or do they just go, yeah, we're going to make them and this is what they're going to be like? Do they test them with sort of 12-year-olds? Don't know. So that will go like that. It's in a really odd pose. Oh God. Yeah, that's just not going on, is it, at all? Yeah, no, you're gonna need glue with that. Oh. I'm just giving it to you real. I'm not, you know, this is how the majority of people would do it, I think. Maybe it's easy just to put him in the base first, because the base, I feel, is sort of like a... Oh, it reminds me of Buckaroo, where he's sort of trying to put all the parts on before he sort of... they all fall off. Anyway, that's the Reaver done. Once I've built these models, I'll do separate reviews, obviously, of course. You know, because I'm just doing this as an example of how sort of easy they are to build. But I will say that, like all plastic miniatures, they do have mould lines. You can see them there. They do stand out. Even using your nail will take them off though, so it's not too bad. But, you know, they are going to need some preparation if you're going to use them as a, you know, as not in this set, if that makes sense, you know, as your main force. I mean, look at the Nurgle one, look at the mould line there. I mean, you can scratch it off with your fingernail, but you really want to get a file or something. I mean, look at that, that's terrible, isn't it? All the way along there. So yeah, so that's the Reaver. Okay, and then finally the Primaries Intercessor. Let's do the guy with the Auspex. He looks pretty cool. So he's a number 14, which is just here. Okay, and then he needs everything around 14. So he needs a 13 head. Boom. 15 back. And a 16 gun. And then he needs 17 Auspex. Thank you. That is a really badly placed part. Very badly placed. Oh well. And the power pack, yes, which is an 18, I think. Okay. So there you go. That is that one done, and then we'll just get the base for him. Let's just put him on the base first. We've learnt from past mistakes, haven't we? So just oh no, it's not going to go with that chunk on there. Okay. Then we need his back to go on at the same time as the head. The Auspex. I will say I don't think these arms go on as easy as sort of I expected they would. Does that go in there? Didn't feel right. Didn't feel right. There we go. Right, he's sort of built as well. So that's the Auspex guy. So I just wanted to make this video to highlight how sort of easy to build they are. It's literally taken me a few minutes just to build 4 models. I mean, if you're going to be using them in your own force, I don't need to tell you that, you know, probably be best to, you know, spend a fair bit longer cutting them off the sprue and preparing them, getting a knife, getting all the flash off and their mould lines and things. Are they easy to build? I don't know. They're definitely easy to paint because they come sort of pre-sprayed. But easy to build? I don't know. What do you think, guys? I'm going to go away and carefully remove all the other parts off the sprues, shave them down, file them, and make review videos for all of the models. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.